Hello, welcome in.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Ashley.
Ashley, how old are you?
I'm 31.
And what do you do?
I'm a licensed esthetician and I'm in school.
All right. So what do you like to do for fun?
I like to go hiking, do anything.
To each his own. Wait, hold up. Y'all hear that?
Ooh. Alright. Woo. This is light work. Come on. Spill the tea.
Hey, we back with another reaction. You feel what I'm saying, man? But hey, I don't know what to think of this episode, man. I really can't. I know she got a job. She working. She a working woman. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, you feel me? Put y'all cash up in the comments, man. Y'all know how I do. If you're new to the channel and don't believe I bless cash apps, just ask the comments. They gonna let you know. They rock with me because they know I rock with them. You feel what I'm saying? Also, let's get 1,000 likes on the video, man. And hey, roll to 1 million subscribers, man. My dream is to get 1 million subscribers, and I want y'all to always remember, all things are possible if you believe. So as I go for my dream, y'all go for yours as well. You feel me? But hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long. Let's get into the video, fam.
Adventurous, like I went skydiving.
Oh, wow.
I like to hang out with my mom because she's funny and go out to eat.
Okay. What do you look for in a man?
Someone who is ambitious, is goal-driven. Someone who's trustworthy and communicates well.
All right. What are some deal breakers?
Someone who is combative.
Okay.
Someone who I cannot trust. And someone who plans all these goals but never accomplishes them.
Okay. All right. So we haven't got any pop balloons yet.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and hand you a pick.
Okay.
Hold on to that. And there is, how many guys are here? Okay, I'm going to have you pop 3 balloons.
Ooh.
I know, 3 balloons.
Right now.
Whenever you're ready, go on over.
Okay. No, no. This is embarrassing.
Okay, 2 more.
I'm sorry.
And 1 more. Okay, let's start right here.
Okay.
Okay, let's have your name and age.
I'm Fendi. I'm 34.
Okay. Fendi, what do you do?
I'm a musician. I own my own record label, and I also work a 9 to 5. But we keep it music though. Yeah.
Okay, all
How you doing?
I always tell y'all this, guys. When somebody asks you what you do for a living, don't name your aspirations. Name what you do for a living, like how you're eating. Name that. Not your aspirations. Nobody cares about nothing you haven't accomplished. Like I said that in the last video. If you ain't accomplished it yet, nobody cares. So name what you doing. You feel what I'm saying?
So Fendi, why was your balloon unpopped?
I like the way she looked. She came out. She was well spoken, well dressed.
Thank you.
I feel like we could have fun. You was talking about the hiking thing. Let's go get lost. It was cool. I dig what you put down. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah. That's all.
You.
Why we end up popping his?
It's really not too much. I feel like maybe the other guys were presented a little bit better. You're handsome. I just popped.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Demetrius, 37.
And Demetrius, what do you do?
Work for the city and drive trucks. Well, commercial driver.
Okay. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Actually, some of her deal breakers was positive. Like she said something about like if you career driven, if you're not, then she don't want to mess with you.
Okay.
But I'm career driven, so I'm like that's a positive to me. I turned the negative to a positive. And she chocolate too, like darker the berry, sweeter the juice.
Oh,
so
boy.
ain't nothing wrong with that. So I mean, it's all good. You know, Black Queen. Yeah, she loved it though. Nice lips, everything. I ain't gonna lie.
Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Yes, ma'am.
I want someone who I can look up at.
Oh,
No
okay.
offense. Yeah.
Okay, hike
But
ain't
you're
gonna get you to
still
the altar
handsome.
though. You know, you can't look
For
at that.
me, probably.
Oh, hike. Okay.
How tall are you?
The doctor says. What the doctor say? I'm like 5'4.5", but
Okay.
with these boots on, I'm like 5'5".
I'm 5'5".
Buddy, 5'4". He my. No, my wife's shorter than that. My wife 5 foot. I'm like 5 foot. He like, dang, that buddy's short for real. He's short. But I feel like, no lie, I feel like old girl would have gave him a shot if she didn't feel like she had more options. See, it's other guys with balloons. You got to realize on this show, women, they heighten their expectations super high. Stuff that they wouldn't say in the real world, they get on the show and their dream expectation, that's what they bring out. You feel me?
I'm just saying, I ain't tripping though.
But you look great.
Oh,
you
thank
look
you,
nice.
ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Now let's go to the last one you ended up popping. Your name and age.
Yeah, Timothy, 38.
Okay. And Timothy, what do you do?
I'm an independent contractor and a real professional day trader.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear her out. I was going to pop initially. I thought your skirt was kind of too short, like more. I know. I feel like I can almost see your panties, to be honest with you. That's just being honest with you.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so why did we end up popping his balloon?
He's just
Wait, hold up. No sauce. We got no sauce here. But what's a real professional day trader? I thought real professional day traders worked on Wall Street. I thought that's what a professional day trader is. Can you be a real professional day trader and not work on Wall Street? That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you, I got to go look that up. Is that y'all, or let me know in the comments because y'all be putting me on game. I'm like, can you really be a real professional day trader and not work on like Wall Street or in an organization, a financial organization? You feel what I'm saying? Y'all let me know for real.
too skinny. I got a little, I don't know. He's just too skinny. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. We've got how many balloons left? 5. Okay, go ahead and ask these remaining guys a question, help you narrow it down.
When you're in a relationship, how do you show love to that person?
Okay, let's start here. Name and age first.
Trey Stylist, 35.
Okay, Trey, what do you do?
I'm a barber, career barber, and also a serial entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the question.
One more time, the question.
How do you show love when you're in a
How do I
relationship?
show love? Well, I'm kind of like a 90s love type guy. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I really want to like be intimate. You know what I'm saying? Like get some time together. You feel what I'm saying? Like 90s love. My love languages would probably be physical touch and like acts of service. Yeah, so that kind of give you an idea where I'm at with it.
Okay, sounds good.
Over here, your name and age.
My name is Sydney. I'm 37.
Sydney, what do you do?
My profession is I own a dental practice in Charlotte and also a roadside service in Charlotte and also in New York. So 2 locations.
Okay, nice.
And if you want to just answer a question, how do you show love in a relationship?
Part of my way of showing love is basically just making sure that she gets the attention that she needs, being a good communicator and understanding what her needs and wants are. And then I think that's a good way for me to understand what type of love language she's seeking. So,
Okay, sounds good.
Over here, your name and age.
Hey, I'm Vernon, and I'm 40.
Sorry, what was that?
Vernon, and I'm 40.
Okay. And what do you do?
Right now, I'm just investing in real estate, wholesaling, doing mostly creative finance deals. Got an Airbnb, Turo, stuff like that. A few other things too, but I'm gonna keep it short and sweet.
Okay, no problem. And how do you show love in a relationship?
I show love pretty much. I feel like the whole thing should be love. Pretty much, it's like if you can listen.
Well, I want to say this for those of y'all who want to get into real estate or whatnot. To get some good capital, y'all need to look up wholesaling. Wholesaling is a good way to do it. It's a lot of work, but it's a good way to learn the game and also build some capital. Here in Virginia, it's like nearly impossible to do because the market, but y'all might be in better places with better markets. But yeah, just look up wholesaling if y'all want to get in a real estate game and don't got no capital. That's a good way to learn the game. Well, like I said, you got to work hard, but you got to put that work in.
Like, I feel like that's a major thing. Listening, you can get too caught up in this and that and that and this, but listening is the most part for me because from there you can go from wherever you need to go to. I think like a lot of relationships probably fail because people are not listening or not really paying close attention to whatever her needs is, stuff like that. So that's what I feel. Love you.
Okay, thank you.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Mac, I'm 39.
Okay. And Mac, what do you do?
I teach financial literacy and I teach social and economic development.
Okay.
And right now, I just started doing relationship counseling.
Okay. And how do you show love in a relationship?
I know he just didn't say he do relationship counseling. Is he getting relationship counseling? No, he said doing. So that means he's the one giving relationship advice. How you gonna give relationship advice and you 40 something and single on the Pop the Balloon show? Who you gonna give advice to? That's what I want to know. Who? Right, you can't make this up, bro.
In a relationship, I show love based on how it's reciprocated. So I show love by making sure my woman's taken care of. You know, I think that's the most important thing to like, you know, in relationships, make sure your partner is taken care of, you know, all needs, like not just one thing, but like on all bases, emotionally, physically, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Just the reality of a relationship. So, yeah.
Over here, your name and age?
My name is Darion, and I'm 31.
Darion, what do you do?
I own a food truck and a restaurant business.
So, how do you show love in a relationship?
So 2 ways. I show love by affection, that's my love language, and by reassurance. So if I feel like my woman is not feeling herself, I'll make sure I get it there to where she can, or at least try.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Let's head back. And how do you show love in a relationship?
Really by acts of service.
Okay.
Like, for example, if you say you like a certain thing, and if I'm out, I will get it. And by cooking as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we do have 5 balloons left. So, go ahead and pop 2 of them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
And 1 more. Okay. I'll have you stay down there. All right. So, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She's gorgeous, and I want to hear what she had to say.
What do you end up popping his?
He actually looks like my cousin.
It's one of those.
When I got closer, I was like, uh-oh.
I'm mad at that. At least it was that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No problem. Thank you. And where do we end up popping? Over here. Why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, I was just open, trying to see what, you know, she had to say, stuff like that.
Okay.
And, you know, she's pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Why did we end up popping his?
It's really not too much, to be honest.
Okay.
Maybe I will go for a different style, more kind of cleaner and casual more. I don't know. But you look
Perfect.
good, but
Perfect.
I have to have a reason.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
On this
All right. Ask our 3 remaining guys another question.
Let's see. If you are in a relationship and you guys have a disagreement, what is your conversation style or your disagreement style with that person? Like, how do you argue, I guess you would say?
Okay. Start there and come back.
Okay.
All right. Answer to your question, please.
Can you reiterate that one more time?
Like, if you guys get into a disagreement, how do you handle it? Do you, like, give her the cold shoulder? Do you just go silent?
So
What do you
I'm
do?
gonna say this: like, if my woman get mad at me, we probably finna have sex. You
Okay.
know, first off. But I don't argue. I didn't grow up in a household where my parents argue. You know, and I thank them every day for that. I really do. I praise my parents every day.
Honestly, bro, I mean, that sound cool and all that, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, if I get mad at my girl, I'm not in the mood to have sex, bro. So I hear a lot of people like make up sex now. I just can't. I'm just not the type of person who be doing that. If I'm mad, bro, I just can't have sex. I just can't, bro. Like, especially depending on what I'm mad about. It's like I just gotta go and probably go here in my man cave, make videos. Honestly, sometimes if I'm mad, I come like when I'm doing videos, that's therapy for me. So I get mad and just come and make videos. That's why some of y'all, sometimes I'll pop out like 5 videos. Y'all won't even know it. It's just because I'm probably mad. Probably something happened. But it's like therapy for me. So sometimes it could be excessive, but like I say, it's therapy. So I just sit here all day and just make videos. Back to back to back to back. Just therapy. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm telling you right now, if I'm mad at my wife, I ain't thinking about sex at that moment. That's just me. You feel me? It sounds cool when people be saying it and all that, but I just never resonated with it. Yeah.
Because they probably did argue. Because people had their differences, but they did it in some dark room or something. They never did it in front of me and my siblings. So I'd say every day I appreciate them for that, because I got friends that I grew up with, and I went to their house and their parents argued, and they in argumentative relationships. But I think that in relationships, the key to it is talking it out. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to want the relationship. You're not always going to like your partner. So you got to really talk it out. You know what I'm saying? You got to want the relationship. So if you want the relationship enough, then you'll be willing to talk it out and work it out and work through your differences, because arguing that's just very traumatic. That's like what we fighting for. Like, that's, to me, that's gonna turn me on. If a woman fussing at me, the first thing I'm gonna think is you need some fixing.
Oh, okay.
And Dad is coming home to fix it, so we fixing it.
Okay.
You know, we ain't got to argue. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, what we arguing for? Like, you know, I don't know if y'all agree with me or what. Like, what we arguing about? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I do in a relationship. I don't argue. I try to work through things.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's head back over here. Okay, if you want to go ahead and answer a question.
Well, I come from a large family, a lot of sisters, so I always had to sit back and listen and get their perspective on things, and just the work background that I take on requires for me to kind of really listen, and I like to put myself in other people's shoes to better understand where they're coming from. So I think that's how I would position that first, just to kind of understand where she's coming from, and then I could get a better perspective on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, and our last guy.
I would have to say we got to talk it out. Like, I don't like to go to sleep angry. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if we're in a relationship. So it's got to be some communication. We got to talk, you know, and make it an even playing ground. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just something like, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, time to pop a balloon.
Alrighty. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a person that was really looking for a match, and a person that's really looking for some understanding and some guidance, you know. So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a woman that's, you know, like, we out here looking for love. She seemed like she needs some guidance. But you know what I'm saying? Obviously, no, seriously, because she's here.
She need guidance is crazy, though. I want to see where he going with this, though. No lie.
She's here, so she obviously looking for some guidance, but, you know, she can't recognize the prize. You know, so obviously she make a lot of bad decisions. How many kids do you have?
I'm done, Arlette.
How many kids do you have?
I'm not here to answer.
So why'd you pop his balloon?
For this exact reason.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Because he went right to sexual, opposed to how do you communicate and, you know, so.
Well, intimacy is the most important thing in a relationship, because if you can't intimately satisfy your woman, then she gonna go around the corner or next door, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't all about sex, though. Relationships is definitely 100% not about sex, so you missed that, though. But you missed the part where I articulated it in everything else that I said. So maybe it's some guidance that's missing in your life. Maybe, I don't know, maybe your upbringing is different than mine.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Let's head back.
Hey, he was cool for a moment, and then he went straight Kevin Samuels, bro. But it went straight Kevin Samuels on him, bro. No lie.
All right, so we've got two guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. How would you plan a first date for your lady?
Okay. How would you plan a first date?
I guess with the first date, first of all, I'm gonna learn a lot about you before we step out. And then that's gonna give us, if we're doing a lot of laughing, and I love comedy clubs, I love activities, I like just doing things that's more active. And if I feel that you have more of a laid back personality, I think I get a chance to know you a little bit better. Maybe you sit down and just, you know, grab a nice bite to eat and sit down and probe a little bit more. So that's probably how I do my first date. It's kind of like on our chemistry, and then I kind of make that decision based upon how we both feel with our energy, where we headed next. So,
okay, thank you.
Okay, and over here.
First date. It would have to be like where we at. Like, that's something like chemistry wise that I would pick up. Like, I'm really like fine on finding out what you like. You get what I'm saying? So it'll probably be, more like how we vibe, like what I listen to, what I pick up, what I see that you know, interested in. And then we go from there. Like if you're a foodie, we're going to go food, you know. If you're more intimate and just want to take a walk in the park, maybe that, you know.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys, any questions for her?
You got kids?
Yes, I have one.
You have one kid?
Yes.
Okay. Your profession is?
Licensed esthetician. I do facials, skincare, waxings, and I'm in school.
I might have to pop on that.
Okay, that's fine.
No, because I'm a barber.
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
barber. So, like, I know, our schedules is going to, like, collide. And then I just know the profession and the industry, you know, you got a little bit too much emotion for me. I'm looking for a little bit something, you know, more executive.
Okay.
But no, you're beautiful, though.
Thank you.
And I didn't think I would say that either, but, like, just, you know, to women that I pop on, but you beautiful. No, for real.
Thank you.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes, he is. He actually dressed really nice. He's handsome. He's
Thank you.
groomed well. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
that.
Any questions over here?
Where do you live?
I live in LA.
You live in LA. Okay.
Where are you?
Over with Popper. She from LA. I told y'all about them LA women. You cannot, bro. Telling you, them LA women different. It's a different spirit out there. Y'all be watching the Pop the Balloon LA edition. You see how they is? It's different. You hear me?
I'm in Charlotte. Yeah.
Okay.
Charlotte. Between Charlotte and New York. Yeah. Yeah.
That's your only question?
Actually, we have. What's the question? Where do you live? What is your way of communication? What's your strength as far as communicating is concerned?
It's really open. If I feel like our energies are not matching, or if I feel that you're more down than usual, then I'm going to ask you, like, hey, what's up? Maybe I need to do something that you may like. Mind you, my way of love is food. So maybe over dinner, we talk about it, like, hey, did I miss something?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
I love food. I'm a
Yeah.
foodie. As far as like confrontations, how do you actually deal with them? Because I did notice that you kind of shut down a little bit when you were having that interaction, and you just kind of like shut them out. Like, even though it may have been kind of off with that question per se, but the shutdown was kind of more like, you know, like, nah, I'm just. So how do you deal with confrontation?
Well, if it's with someone that I love, then I will get to the root of the problem. But if it's a stranger, I'm not going to engage.
What about in dating? If you don't love them, but you're just like in a dating phase?
Well, I feel like dating is to get to a point of getting together. The long goal or the end goal is marriage. So that's something that I will work towards and try to figure out, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful thing. I think with me, I'm really big on communication. I really express that. And I think that interaction kind of really had me open my eyes as far as just like the shut off point. I was curious to see how you would manage that situation there. You know, I think that you're really a strong mother and a strong person, but that would be my thing right there. I think I may want to hold tight on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Are you popping or? Oh, okay. Go ahead. Okay.
That was a good assessment though, because obviously she gonna say what she gonna say, but you always take a person as they is. When you see them do something, all right, that's who that person is. You know what I'm saying? So he said, "Nah, I'm gonna take you for what I see, not for what you telling me. I just saw how you did that. So obviously you think this just gonna change if you get with me? Nah, I feel him on that."
All right. So is he someone that is your type?
No.
No. Okay. And why not?
I don't. The outfit is too much for me. I like a laid back type of casual attire.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is.
Well, why didn't she pop her balloon? I mean, why didn't she pop his balloon? She had many chances. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, man, tell me what y'all think about the video in the comments, man. But hey, thank you guys for watching the video. See you guys next video. Always remember, be safe out here, kings and queens. Let's get it.